For the past few years, building an AI agent meant wiring together a fragile web of Python scripts, prompt chains, and hope. You duct tape an LLM to a few APIs and cross your fingers that the context window doesn't collapse. That approach works for a quick weekend prototype, but when you ask that same linear script to execute a long horizon task for an enterprise, something that runs for hours and requires constant reasoning and course correction, it crashes. The architecture simply can't hold the weight of complex logic. Moving from brittle prototypes to secure production-grade systems requires a different approach to infrastructure. At Google I/O 2026, this was introduced as a unified four-tiered architectural stack designed specifically for agentic workflows. Instead of building every component from scratch, this stack standardizes the process. It provides distinct rungs on a ladder, stretching from low-level execution runtimes up to visual interfaces. We have spent a lot of time waiting for smarter models to solve reliability issues, but these layers suggest a shift in focus. Reliability is a byproduct of the structural architecture we build around the model, rather than relying on just the model itself. The bedrock of this new architecture is SDK 2.0. This is the foundational runtime layer where strict code-level control lives. Previously, orchestration was imperative. Now, execution is graph-based, a directed acyclic graph of modular steps. This gives precise control, locking certain nodes into deterministic paths while leaving others loose for creative reasoning. Breaking tasks down into these discrete graph nodes is how agents run long horizon tasks that span minutes or hours. If a step takes extensive time to compute, the system holds state and continues, rather than timing out the entire process. To manage this, developers use the agent CLI to scaffold and test these workflows locally. Once validated, a single command deploys the graph to the agent platform, turning it into a serverless, auto-scaling service with zero infrastructure to manage. This changes how we handle errors. When an agent loses its way or a model hallucinates, the graph structure strictly isolates that failure to a single node. What used to be an application crash is now a manageable routing exception that the system can retry or redirect. Writing raw graph logic is engineering intensive. The strength of a tiered stack is that you don't have to operate at the bedrock level. You can enter the architecture at whatever level of abstraction fits your team. Moving one rung up, Anti-Gravity 2.0 acts as a central harness, orchestrating multiple subagents. Above that, the Managed Agents API spins up reasoning agents with a single call. Finally, Agent Studio provides a visual, low-code interface, all connected by a two-way agent-to-agent protocol. Because they share this underlying protocol, you never get locked into one tier. An agent built visually in the UI can natively interrupt, hand off tasks, and communicate with a highly complex agent custom-coded at the SDK level. As agents scale, teams often fall into a trap. They build monolithic models, stuffing the context window with dozens of tool descriptions and instructions just in case. Carrying all that unused baggage into every inference cycle creates severe drag. It degrades reasoning performance and causes compute costs to increase unnecessarily. The fix is decoupling capabilities via the Skill Registry, an organization-scoped repository enabling dynamic tool discovery. Here, a skill is simply a private markdown file containing precise text instructions and the requisite API connections. Instead of shipping with tools baked in, the agent checks the registry at runtime. It evaluates the current task, requests only the specific markdown file it needs, and loads it into context at that exact moment. This creates a leaner, faster execution cycle by keeping the context window empty until a tool is actually required. Concurrently, it establishes a shared governance library, allowing an organization to update an API endpoint once and cascade that fix to every agent on the network. Lean execution solves efficiency, but autonomy introduces physical risk. Allowing a long-running background process unfettered access to your systems while away from your device is an unacceptable security posture. To contain this, the Spark framework executes tasks inside dedicated ephemeral virtual machines. Every single multi-step workflow operates in a fresh, completely isolated environment. Once the task concludes and the output is delivered, the entire virtual machine is destroyed, ensuring zero data overlap between sessions. Beyond data isolation, true end-to-end autonomy involves commerce. Granting an AI the ability to spend money requires strict boundaries to prevent runaway billing and abuse. This is where the Agent Payment Protocol, or AP2, comes in. You set a specific mandate, a strict monetary limit, and an approved vendor list. The protocol acts as a physical envelope around the transaction logic, restricting the agent to operate exclusively within those parameters. Robust physical isolation and deterministic financial mandates are the required prerequisites for trusting agents in production environments. All of these software layers, the execution graphs, the registries, the VMs, are completely dependent on the engine running underneath them. That base engine is Gemini 3.5 Flash. It is the default model precisely because it is tuned for the unique demands of long-horizon agentic work, prioritizing speed while maintaining high reasoning capabilities. This image shows the architecture of the Cloud Tensor Processing Unit hardware array. The Gemini 3.5 Flash model achieves its performance metrics through direct hardware co-design, built entirely in tandem with these specialized chips to maximize throughput and eliminate bottlenecks. For tasks that require processing complex physical reasoning through raw inputs like audio and video, the stack relies on the new Gemini Omni model. Gemini Omni is a creation model. It reasons about the scenes it constructs, grounding output in real-world physics, gravity, and momentum to ensure coherence. Co-designing the silicon and the models to natively understand the physical world and process long sequences without faltering resolves the raw processing constraints that used to cripple the software stack above it. When we step back and track a single theoretical command through the complete architecture, we see a unified system. The command enters at the high-level API layer, travels down the vertical rail, dynamically pulls the exact tool it needs from the skill registry, and executes within a deterministic graph node. That computation is safely contained within an ephemeral virtual machine, and all of it is processed by models co-designed with the underlying TPU hardware layer. Compare this integrated infrastructure to the previous approach of building fragmented, unmanageable LLM wrappers. We now have the tools for true engineering. Graph-based workflows give control over determinism. Dynamic registries give us lean execution. Ephemeral virtual machines provide absolute isolation. The era of modern AI engineering has moved past clever prompt engineering and into the rigorous discipline of systems architecture.